So Chef Kevin, tell us a little bit about what we're going to be making today.
Okay, so we're making a German Spaetzle, which is kind of like a pasta dumpling, really small shape. So we're going to start out by adding some milk and eggs. Whisk that up. Alright. And that's 8 eggs, about 1 cup of milk. And now we're going to add in approximately 4 cups of flour, just all purpose. And we're going to infuse this with some pumpkin puree, so it's got a nice fall flavor to it. Give it a little cinnamon. And then salt and pepper. And depending on the moisture of, how large your eggs are, the moisture of your pumpkin, your texture is going to change. So what you're really looking for is, and I've always kind of done this by hand, but you want to see that it's going to sort of web between your fingers once it's mixed up. So see, it's starting to hold shape. Add a little bit more. So we're going to add our pumpkin puree. Alright. So add this pumpkin puree in now. About a teaspoon of cinnamon. Salt. A little melted butter. So we're adding a little butter to that. Just whisk that in. Now the unique thing about Spaetzle is kind of the way you get the shape. Generally there's a piece of equipment that you can use to do it. If you don't have a Spaetzle maker, you can modify it with a perforated pan, a colander, but you're just gonna put that batter straight into your pan or your colander and then just work it back and forth across the perforated holes, and you'll see little pieces just drop into the water and it'll cook up just like a pasta dough. Just let those cook until they get kind of firm to the touch. Bluegrass butter, which is a European style butter, has a higher than normal butter fat, and it's also made from cultured cream, so it's got just a little more flavor going on to it. So we're going to start that butter melting down, add in a little minced shallots. Garlic. And this is Benton's Country Ham, which is from Madisonville, Tennessee. Coming from Nashville, it's in every restaurant. It's widely used. Alan Benton is kind of the king of country hams. His products are all the way up to New York and down to here. So now we've got our country ham, shallots, garlic. We're going to add in some Brussels sprouts. Continue that fall flavor. We'll add our Spaetzle in. There we go. Now, whenever I add herbs to a dish, I always want to the second you cut into an herb, it'd be rosemary, sage, anything, the oils start to dry out and you lose some of that flavor. So we chop everything fresh to order. We're gonna chop up some of this black garlic to add in there. Let that brown up and get happy, and ready to plate up. And then right before this goes out, we like to finish it with just a little aged Parmesan. So this is a 24-month aged Parmigiano Reggiano. Has a nice nuttiness to it. And we just top that with a little fried sage leaf.